When you have a moment, please stop by the Room of Requirement. Deke tells me he has something to share with you.
I assume you have news regarding the goblin you mentioned. Why don't we meet at the...
Stirred clockwise.
Anyone?
You would be wise not to underestimate this student. Their aptitude for magic is beyond anything I've ever seen, and I've been teaching a long time.
It is a joy to have such a student.
It can be.
There you are.
I've received your owl. I was able to speak with Lodgok, the goblin I mentioned before.
What did you learn?
He and Ranrock were close once, but they had a falling out.
You believe he can be trusted?
I believe he's trustworthy, yes. He seemed sincere, and Serona Ryan trusts him.
Very well. Supposing he can be trusted, will he help us get to Ranrock?
I retrieved a stolen helm he hopes to return to Ranrock in order to regain his confidence.
You have been busy. Let's hope your efforts result in our learning something about Ranrock's plans.
Lodgok did mention that Ranrock is searching for something, but he couldn't say what. Perhaps that helm will yield some answers.
Ranrock is searching for something. I feared as much. I've heard an unusual amount of activity, goblins and wizards, I surmise, when visiting my portrait at my...
Rookwood Castle.
My former residence, yes. That castle is also the location of your next trial.
I'm sorry to tell you that Victor Rookwood, evidently your descendant, is a dark wizard in league with Ranrock.
My descendant? A dark wizard? I'm afraid we've no time to waste. Despite the obstacles that clearly await you, you must get to Rookwood Castle immediately. Not only is it the location of the next trial, it is home to a source of power that would be devastating in the wrong hands. I do wish we had the luxury of time. However, I do not doubt your abilities. Find my portrait there as soon as you can.
Very well, sir. I'm on my way.
Best of luck.
No time to waste. I'll meet you at Rookwood Castle.
How nice to see you, my young friend.
Seems a pleasant enough little place.
Over here!
Regarding Salazar Slytherin's scriptorium, but my efforts were in vain. Meet me outside the Slytherin common room.
What's going on here?
Professor Rookwood was right. The place is crawling with Victor Rookwood's lot and Ranrock's loyalists. They're working together, all right, but it is not a friendly alliance. I'm sure you'll agree that we need to find a way in other than the front gate. Let's go.
Accio! Confringo! Expelliarmus! Defender!
Absurd, isn't it? Ranrock wants us to find the child. But which child?
Accio! Confringo! Expelliarmus! Defender! Potato! Stupid one!
Sounds like a lot of work.
It does sound easy.
Stupid one! Accio! Confringo! Expelliarmus! Defender!
I will make you pay.
Protego! Stupid one! Expelliarmus! Revelio. Accio. Revelio.
You can't stop Ranrock's rebellion!
Seems quiet. Too quiet, if you ask me.
Accio. Expelliarmus. Defender. Accio. Confringo. Expelliarmus.
I will have my revenge!
Up there. That's our way in.
Levioso. Wingardium Leviosa. Levioso. Glacius.
If I'd known your plan was to dig up half the
I
country...
wouldn't have to dig if you could simply manage to bring me the child.
We wouldn't need the child if you hadn't sent a dragon to retrieve the container I spent months and countless ministry favors tracking.
You let them board the carriage. My options were limited once I knew it would be inconveniently beyond my reach at that infernal school.
Have you not acquired enough power here? I allowed you to tunnel under my family home.
Allowed me? You are here only because you are descended from a keeper and may at some point inadvertently become valuable. We had an agreement. I will share with you the power that I discovered if you locate the stores of magic that are yet to be found. So, unless you want another demonstration of my power, a power that you one day hope to wield, bring me the child.
We already knew they were after you, but now we know they're digging for stores of magic.
And Ranrock knows about the Keepers.
Yes, I caught that too. Professor Rookwood said that you'd understand more once you complete the next trial.
Let's get into that castle.
Any special words you want me to pass on to your mum?
Accio.
Also!
Expelliarmus. Defender.
That's mine!
No more happy days for you.
How nice and...
Aha! Enjoy suffering, do ya?
Expulso!
Protego.
Try pushing this lot. Confringo!
Accio. Confringo. Expelliarmus. Defender.
Such arrogance, thinking you could best me! Just you wait till I'm on solid
Accio.
ground!
Confringo. Expelliarmus. Stupid.
Try not to make this too easy for me.
Protego.
An intruder! Ranrock will lead us to victory!
Expelliarmus. Confringo.
Protego!
Accio. Confringo. Expelliarmus.
Eye for that.
You are terribly outmatched!
Defender. Expelliarmus. Confringo.
I won't go down as easy!
Nice try!
Levioso!
Hang on!
Levioso!
What are you doing? What is this?
Reducto!
Confringo!
Protego. Expelliarmus.
Reducto!
Defender. Accio. Confringo. Revelio. Revelio.
I suppose that's the quick way down.
Depulso. Protego. Depulso.
Goblin tracks. They're a step ahead of us. Let's see where they lead. This must be it. The store of magic and the source of Ranrock's power.
It looks empty. If they've taken all of it, why are they still here?
Ranrock said there's more to be found, and if he's right about that, it may or may not be located here. Wherever it is, we need to find it before
Revelio.
they do. Where is that portrait?
I heard something. I was hoping that was you.
Professor Rookwood, the goblins and dark wizards who've overrun your castle are digging for stores of magic and have broken open some sort of container.
No! Things are more dire than I could have imagined. If, as you told Percival, a goblin in his vault was wielding a powerful magic, then they have somehow learned. It cannot be!
And sir, they know you were a keeper. Ranrock used the term.
This makes no sense. How did... We shall discuss this later. Right now, you must complete the next trial.
Just tell me where I need to go.
The power you stand to wield must first be fully understood. The trials will ensure that. Power without knowledge is dangerous indeed. In the wrong hands, we will simply have to outwit Ranrock and my unfortunate namesake.
Very well, Professor. Tell me where I need to go.
I shall reveal.
I would join you if I could. I shall await your arrival in the map.
Wingardium Leviosa. That pillar is blocking the path. I'll need to move it. Expelliarmus! Accio! Wingardium Leviosa! Repulso! Wingardium Leviosa! Repulso! Wingardium Leviosa! Confringo! Depulso! Levioso! Wingardium Leviosa! Levioso! Glacius! Accio. Expelliarmus. Confringo. Defender. Tego. Stupid. Accio. Expelliarmus. Confringo. Defender. Stupid. Accio. Confringo. Defender. Expelliarmus. Expelliarmus. I believe I need to proceed to the left here, but how? Depulso. Perhaps I'm to hit the mark on the far wall. That sort of thing has repositioned the archways in the past. Depulso! Expelliarmus! Confringo! Depulso! There's a pillar here, but no ledge near it for me to grab onto. Accio. Expelliarmus. Confringo. Defender. Expelliarmus! Confringo! Expelliarmus! Confringo! Defender! Confringo! Expelliarmus, Defender. Incendio. Confringo, Defender. Expelliarmus. Levioso. Glacius. Hitting those marks readjusts the archways. Perhaps there's a way forward from the other side of this one. Levioso. Glacius. Expelliarmus, Defender, Confringo. Accio. Expelliarmus. Confringo. Defender. Expelliarmus, Defender, Confringo. Potato, Stupefy. Expelliarmus. Confringo. Potato. Accio. Defender. Expelliarmus. Accio. Confringo. Stupid. Expelliarmus. Potato. Stupid. Expelliarmus, Defender, Confringo. Expelliarmus, Confringo. Defender. Expelliarmus. Confringo. Expelliarmus, Confringo. Expelliarmus, Defender, Confringo. Expelliarmus, Defender, Confringo. Confringo. Expelliarmus, Defender. Potato, Stupid. Expelliarmus, Confringo. Defender. Stupid. Expelliarmus, Potato. Confringo. Expelliarmus, Defender. Confringo. Confringo, Defender. Defender! Confringo! Protego! Stupefy! Stupefy! Confringo! Stupefy! Expelliarmus! Defender! Stupefy! Protego! Stupefy! Expelliarmus! Defender! Confringo! Confringo! Protego! Stupefy! Accio! Stupefy! Confringo! Defender! Expelliarmus! Stupefy! Stupefy! Confringo! Protego! Expelliarmus! Defender! Stupefy! What a relief. Revelio.
Must say I'm curious to hear of Isadore's travels.
Do come in. Please, have a seat.
Isadora, we are all most intrigued to hear.
We're ready. I've something to show you. Father, these are my colleagues from Hogwarts. Father hasn't spoken since my brother died. On my travels, I confirmed that which I've always believed. That we have the power to take away pain.
Isadora. What have you done?
I took his pain.
This is uncharted magic, Isadora. You can only see what has been sealed in the jar, and we do not know what power that may hold. But the traces of that magic are different from what I've seen before.
Thank you.
You're back.
And in one piece, no less. It is good to see you again.
Professor Rookwood told me about what happened at Rookwood Castle.
In light of the dire circumstances in which we find ourselves, it is most fortunate that someone so competent is following this path.
Thank you, Professor. I shall keep the second artifact safe as you've advised.
Good. Are you ready to move on?
I'm ready for whatever comes next.
In that case, introductions are in order.
Allow me to introduce former Hogwarts headmistress, Neve Fitzgerald.
How do you do? I must say that I was not entirely surprised to learn that a student had been completing the trials. I've always believed Hogwarts students capable of anything they set their minds to.
Thank you, Professor. It's a pleasure to meet you as well.
I am certain that you are more than capable of completing my trial. However, I must first, how shall I say, prepare the location of your next trial.
We trust your judgment, Professor Fitzgerald. You should know better than anyone how to manage the inconvenience.
A vainglorious and exasperating headmaster? Indeed I should. I shall confirm that everything is in order immediately.
Of course. Professor Fitzgerald needs some time to clear the way forward. Until then, you should continue to hone your magic. If you learn more about Ranrock and Victor Rookwood's activities in the...
Very well, Professor. I know. Continue to hone my magic.
You do learn quickly. Hopefully you will soon hear from Lodgok as well, and we shall learn how he fared with the helmet you retrieved. Well done today, as always. We shall speak again soon.
Natty told me about your run-in with the poachers. I have some news about them as well. Can you meet me soon? I fear that some of what I uncovered has to do with you.
see around here.
Is Highwing all right? Natty told two of you did.
Highwing's fine. I'm keeping an eye on her. She's safe, Poppy, I promise.
Good. Whatever the poachers are up to, I want Highwing far from it.
You said you had news about the poachers, and that some of it had to do with me.
It did. I overheard them talking in the Hogshead, and did you know that they have orders from Victor Rookwood to capture you on sight? Does this have anything to do with Rookwood and Harlow coming for you in the Three Broomsticks after the troll attack?
It does, somewhat. But at the moment, I'm more concerned about...
Fair enough. But I hope you'll let me know if I can be of help, especially after what you did for Highwing. Does the name Horntail Hall mean anything to you?
I'm afraid not. Why?
The poacher's best kept secret, apparently. The name came up twice, but they never went into detail. I also overheard one of them bragging about all the gold they're making, at the expense of innocent creatures, undoubtedly. The poacher spoke of this area, and I thought if we searched around a bit, it might give us clues as to what they're doing. If you ever meet my gran, this trip never happened.
Not to worry, Poppy. If I ever meet your gran, I shall not speak a word of this.
I normally tell her everything. She might be my best friend after Highwing, but she knows how I feel about the poachers. I think she worries I'll do something ill-advised.
Whatever gave her that idea?
This way. A centaur. Tread carefully.
An entire castle to roam, yet you choose to wander here.
Please, we don't want any trouble. We're simply passing through.
Do you take us for fools? That we do not notice more and more of your kind around here, in league with the poachers?
We aren't involved with them. If anything, we want to see them stopped.
I hope for your sake that is true. Our kind is swiftly losing patience with the poachers and those they work with.
He was certainly a charmer.
That could have gone worse. Centaurs aren't exactly fans of wizard kind, and the poachers aren't helping matters.
But why would he think that we had anything to do with poachers?
I did notice the poachers talking with a few villagers in Hogsmeade. I'm not sure why. Perhaps that's why the centaurs are suspicious. That's the third time I've seen a dugbog behave that violently.
It seems that a lot of beasts have been more aggressive than usual lately.
I've noticed that too. It's almost like there's something in the water. This is odd.
What is it?
Not entirely sure, but look around. If the poachers were here, perhaps we can find out why.
Revelio. Why wouldn't they take their cages with them when they left? Pelts. Still smoking. They can't have been gone long. This is goblin metal. Seems out of place in a poacher camp. I should tell Poppy about it.
Anything interesting?
Poachers were here. All sorts of evidence. But I found something else. It's goblin made.
I found goblin armor. Let's keep searching, but carefully. Merlin only knows what's going on here. I don't have a good feeling about this. How do goblin and poacher interests align?
Look, down there.
Definitely poachers. No creatures, though. So what are they doing out here?
Let's take a closer look.
They won't be happy to see us. Should we use disillusionment? Or perhaps a less discreet approach?
Hard to say from up here. Let's get a better lay of the land.
I've heard centaurs call. Potato!
Accio! Stupid!
I'm out before I find you.
Confringo!
Protego!
You'll see around!
Accio! Expelliarmus! Defenders! Confringo!
Avoid it.
Confringo!
Where did it go?
Accio!
Protego!
Expelliarmus!
Admirable trick. That's what you are.
Protego!
Sticking around like a...
Reducto! Did I hurt you?
Defender! Confringo!
Left round with you.
Accio!
Reducto!
Expelliarmus!
Not so. Is that the best you got?
Protego!
Miserable weed. But I won't...
Confringo! You were foolish to fight me.
You've had too much fire whiskey if you think you can outdo my take. Could hardly carry the sacks on that last raid. I've always liked a polite battle.
Accio! Incendio! Expelliarmus! Confringo!
Levioso!
No!
Reducto!
Accio! Confringo! Expelliarmus!
This ain't right!
Incendio!
Has no one heard of using a
Protego!
Certain...
Back for more. You'll have to fight him.
Accio! Incendio! Expelliarmus! Confringo!
What have you done? Nothing more.
Accio! Incendio! Expelliarmus!
Merlin, you'd think they were guarding the Minister for Magic himself. What is going on here?
Only one way to find out. Revelio! Revelio!
What in Merlin's name?
Are those dragons?
It's a dragon fighting ring.
The name makes sense now, and the secrecy.
No wonder the poachers were in Hogsmeade so much. Likely taking bets and spreading the word, given how crowded it is here. How could they possibly enjoy this? The centaurs have every right to be... There must be more dragons here. The poachers are far too greedy to run a fighting ring with only 2 dragons. We should take advantage of...
Accio! Incendio!
So close.
Was that meant to
Accio!
feel a burning?
Incendio!
Why not simply stay down?
Accio!
I don't know what Victor was thinking, stroking a bargain with them. Have you heard from your family? Has either of your brothers come round to our way of thinking? Will they join us?
Accio! Incendio! Expelliarmus! Confringo! Incendio! Expelliarmus! Stupefy!
I hope.
Stupefy!
Miserable weed.
Incendio! Expelliarmus! Confringo!
Shan't be having none of your nonsense.
Did you hear those goblins? Ramrock and the poachers must be working together.
Poppy, something's going on behind you.
What's going on down there? They must have only just captured her. She's putting up quite the fight.
Not a fair one, though. Not with her chained up like that.
Let's even her odds, shall we? Look, they've got a dragon egg. Hebridean from the looks of it. We can't leave it here, not with the plans they likely have for it.
Hello, Hamora. All right, I have the egg.
Ready. The element of surprise will only buy us a few seconds.
Let's make them count.
Dead asleep on my feet.
Accio! Careful! Expelliarmus! Confringo! Incendio! Protego!
Incendio!
Accio! Incendio! Expelliarmus! Confringo!
Man returns home.
Accio! Incendio! Expelliarmus! Incendio. Expelliarmus. Confringo. Accio. Incendio. Expelliarmus. Confringo.
Stop that!
Accio.
Phew. You're the one we're looking for, and you brought a friend.
Stop! You made a mistake.
Is that the best?
Protego. Accio. Incendio. Expelliarmus. Confringo.
Let's play predator and prey, shall we?
You may want to. Shall we finish what you started? Back on board. Not the brightest child. I'm intrigued.
Shall we not?
Never mind vegetables.
Accio.
Back to the
Incendio. Protego. Expelliarmus. Accio. Incendio. Expelliarmus. Confringo. Accio. Incendio. Expelliarmus. Confringo. Protego.
Confringo!
You disappoint me. You'll regret that.
Accio. Incendio. Expelliarmus.
Overgrown weed. Deserves to be potted.
Accio. Incendio. Expelliarmus. Confringo.
Stop that right now. Fighting with greens, are we?
Protego. Stupid. Incendio. Accio. Expelliarmus. Confringo. Accio. Protego.
What power!
Accio. Incendio.
We don't have time. We need to free her now before more show up. Getting in a bit of practice, are we?
Accio. This may have been a bad idea.
I suppose we'll find out.
This way.
That was a Hebridean black.
I'm guessing the egg we have belongs to that dragon.
I don't think she knew they had her egg. She wouldn't have left without it.
What now? She didn't exactly leave us a calling card.
I don't know. Nothing about this day was expected. Not the goblins, and definitely not the fighting ring. The last thing I planned on was a dragon egg. And the poachers saw us, which cannot be good.
We aren't helping ourselves standing here. Let's get to safety. We can sort this out later.
You're right. If there's anything the poachers are good at, it's tracking their prey. And right now, we're it. Be careful, won't you? I shall see you back at the castle.
It's time you learned the transformation spell. After you've completed the required tasks, which I'm certain will be finishing your field guide, attend my class to learn the new spell. Afterwards, we will discuss your progress.
Not a day goes by I don't wish I'd paid better attention in defense against the dark arts. The world... than ever.
Nothing warms a body like incendio. That's what my mother used to say.
Not saying I don't cast the odd cleaning spell when no one's looking.
I can always rely on my Patronus to keep me...
Pardon me? My turn.
Revelio.
Good for you, getting all those foul goblins a hiding. You did away with all those dark wizards? Oh, I can't believe it. Such a wee bairn giving a thrashing to a troll. Oh, I can't believe it. But your things will be safe with me, till they're sold. Then you'll have to make do with money. Doors always open. You be sure to stop by soon. Doors always open. You be sure to stop by soon. Doors always open. You be sure to stop by soon.
Pardon me?
Hello. Is there something I can help you with?
How do you do? I'm Satirissa Tugwood.
How...
Oh, there's more. A cream that will... But... Booba-Tubas...
I can try and find some for you if I have the time.
Marvellous. I'd go myself, but I don't want to. I only need a few Booba-Tubas, but they grow wild, so you'll have to look around. Our spotty classmates are counting on you, so you mustn't tarry.
Into the Forbidden Forest for Booba-Tubas. This is where Saccharissa said to go. Now where are those Booba-Tubas?
Irondale's not half as tough as it sounds.
Revelio. Just my luck, a troll. Oh, that smells awful. Only 4 more, thank goodness. Protego! Stupid! Incendio! Expelliarmus! Confringo! Incendio. Confringo. Expelliarmus. Protego. Incendio. Expelliarmus. Incendio. Expelliarmus. Confringo. Defendo. Expelliarmus. Protego. Stupid one. Confringo. Expelliarmus. Defendo. Confringo. Expelliarmus. Defendo. Confringo. Expelliarmus. Protego. Defendo. Confringo.
3 broomsticks. May finally be safe since we rescued the dragon from Horntail Hall.
Revelio.
Protego! Confringo!
That should do it. I'd better get back to Saccharissa now. Saccharissa, I found the brew tubers you needed.
Splendid. I hope it wasn't too much trouble. May I have them?
Of course. Happy to have found them for you.
Thank you. And your payment, of course. Now I can begin perfecting my potion to save our poor pimply peers. Don't know who should be more One day the wizarding world will know my name, and you will have been a small part of it.
Over here.
This is a change of pace from our last outing.
Don't remind me. The thought of that tent still makes my blood boil. I've been thinking about those poor dragons in the fighting ring. The collars they were wearing, I think a collar is precisely what we found at that poacher camp. I've never known poachers to use anything like that before.
The dragon that attacked my carriage was wearing a collar, and Professor Fig was genuinely baffled by its behavior.
That attack always did strike me as a little strange, seemingly coming out of nowhere. Surely you aren't suggesting that...
Exactly.
Merlin, I don't think the dragon we set free was wearing a collar, but we should...
That's a good idea. We need to see this through.
I'll start looking into it right away. There was something else that I wanted to discuss with you. It seems I may have caused you more trouble with Victor Rookwood.
Rookwood is working with Ranrock, and Ranrock is after something I found at Gringotts. Fig had a portkey that led us there after...
Goodness. Well, don't worry. I'll guard your secret as if it were my own. I shan't press for more details. In fact, I should probably be going. I'd like to track that... I'll let you know when I have news of her location.
Folk still talk about you taking down that troll in the village circle. You certainly made an impression.
I never... This could prove dangerous if I'm not careful.
Revelio. Accio. Defendo. Expelliarmus. Incendio. Revelio.
No need to be difficult. I mean you no harm.
Accio. Everything's all right now. Who lived here, I wonder? Revelio. No, you don't. Assignment's all finished.
Would you mind helping a wizard in distress?
Excellent work today. Class dismissed. I take it you're ready to
I completed your assignment, Professor. I'm ready to learn Bombarda now.
Good. Now, this spell comes with a caveat. It should only be used when necessary. The exploding charm, as you might suspect, can hurt people. Use caution when casting it.
I will, Professor.
I will hold you to that promise. Now, you must be precise in your wand movements. We don't want you blowing your hand off. Go ahead. Nice and steady wand movements. Remember, the exploding charm is highly volatile. Well done. Now, let us into practice, shall we? Go ahead and try it on the pumpkins.
Bombarda!
Excellent wand work. Cast the spell just like that every time. Assured and in control. Excellent. You have it well in hand.
I keep things clean as a wizard.
Chinese comping.
So this is the underground harper. Revelio! Revelio.
mother always...
That book Professor Weasley asked me to find should be around here somewhere.
Reading can be as magical as any spell.
Looking for the book Intermediate Transfiguration.
Revelio! Professor Weasley asked me to, get something from that book. May I have it?
Did she now? I'll give you this book if you humour me by answering a few questions from my quiz.
Quiz?
Some people call bits of knowledge trivia. I would argue that no knowledge is trivial. Hence, I have created a small quiz, just for fun, focusing mainly on the lore of the wizarding world. None of the other students will try it, no matter how many times I ask. They all say they have enough with schoolwork. Ugh, they don't value knowledge the way I do.
A quiz sounds like fun.
Splendid! Just a few questions, and then I'll hand over this book. Let us begin. Before the invention of the golden snitch, which magical creature was used in a game of Quidditch?
The Golden Snidget.
Correct! The Snidget was first introduced to Quidditch in 1269, which potion is commonly referred to as liquid luck.
The Allihotzi draft.
I'm afraid the answer was Felix Felicis. Since it makes the drinker temporarily lucky, Felix Felicis is a banned substance in all The Tale of the Three Brothers.
Horcruxes.
No, the answer was the Deathly Hallows. According to Beadle the Bard, the Deathly Hallows consists of the Elder Wand, the Resurrection Stone, and the Cloak of Invisibility. Which ball in Quidditch is the largest?
The Bludger.
I'm sorry, but the correct answer was the quaffle. When a chaser throws the quaffle through one of 3 hoops in a Quidditch match, true or false, Polyjuice Potion allows the...
True.
Actually, the answer was false. While Polyjuice Potion can be used to change things such as age or race, it cannot be used to... Well, I suppose if you're inclined to test your knowledge again, and I won't be giving you...
I'm sorry. I don't have time for a quiz at the moment.
Let me know if you change your mind. I put the book back on the pedestal for you.
Revelio ought to make quick work of this. Professor Weasley's tasks are complete. I should attend Transfiguration.
It's a relief to finally have an answer.
You're not hopeless, just not very good.
Who would have thought someone as young as me could save my uncle's life? Ah.
I heard Professor Weasley transfigured the book with all her
Tried to summon the
an owl to stop students from cheating.
Taking owls a bit too literally, if you ask.
Beautiful.
Goodness. Settle down. Settle down. Transfiguration, as you may be weary of hearing me say, is an exact science that can take a lifetime to master. But we needn't be daunted. Almost anything can be transformed if you can just perceive the potential within it, as I see in all of you, tremendous witches and wizards, every one of you. Or it could just be my eyesight. Now, you all know what to do. Beautifully done. Class is dismissed. And remember, now is not the time to ease off your studying. OWLs will be here before you know it.
You wanted to discuss my progress so far this term, Professor?
I did. You seem to have had no trouble in getting up to speed. And frankly, excelling in your schoolwork this year.
Thank you, Professor. The extra assignments have been helpful.
As I suspected they would be. Now, it seems you've been making good use of the opportunities presented by your field guide. Of course, the guide isn't the only measure of success. I've heard that you can brew an impressive Edurus potion. Hopefully, you won't need it.
Thank you, Professor.
I will say I'm especially impressed with all you've accomplished in light of the rumors of your... Was your visit to the kitchens and the Hogsmeade graveyard with Nick to bribe a ghost for information connected in any way to Professor Fig?
Not at all. I'm fascinated by ghosts and, food, and I was interested in learning more about the castle and the surrounding area.
I see. I admire your penchant for learning, but do remember that your classwork and field guide are It'll be the end of the year in no time, and you'll want to be well prepared for your OWLs. I'll provide a final assessment at that. Until then, well done. You are dismissed. If you wish to practice the spell you just learned, the training dummy is available. Glad to see you were paying close attention to my...
Accio, Wingardium Leviosa.
Dawned on me about the triptych.
Expelliarmus!
Forbidden Forest, and I'll explain.
My plan with the helmet failed, but I have another idea. I think we may be able to... Meet at a goblin mine south of Hogwarts. Meet me there, and bring someone who speaks gobbledygook.
I remember our meet mentioning something.
Hello there, Revelio.
Hello, Hogsmeade. Do I recall you saying that you speak gobbledygook?
I did. I do. Speak it. Is this to do with the goblin I saw you with in Hogsmeade?
It is. His name is Lodgok. We could use your help with something. He's waiting for me near a goblin mine. Would you be willing to help?
Of course. How exciting.
I think he simply wants to show me something that involves gobbledygook. If it helps, he's a friend of Sirona's.
Good to hear. Good to hear. If Sirona trusts him, then I feel much better.
Lord Gok is waiting. Shall we go?
Of course. I just want to check the pronunciation of a couple of key terms first. So I will meet you there.
Thank you for being willing to help.
You are very welcome.
Lord Gok is waiting.
Of course.
Defender.
A friend who speaks gobbledygook is meeting us. Before he arrives, perhaps you could tell me why we're here?
Of course. Unfortunately, presenting Ranrock with the Helmet of Urtkot did not have the effect I'd hoped. Because he knew the details surrounding its plunder, he presumed I'd had help from a witch or wizard in retrieving it.
How else did he expect Goblinkind to get the helmet back? Seems he has no interest in making amends with you.
I'm afraid we do not have the luxury of rational expectation when it comes to Ranrock. Damn Bragbor and his blasted journals.
Bragbor?
An ancestor of Ranrock's, renowned metal worker. If we are to work together, I suppose I must tell you more. Not long ago, Ranrock sent me to collect a recently unearthed set of Bragbor's journals. They described repositories that Bragbor had been commissioned to build for a group of witches and wizards.
What do you mean, repositories?
Large, magically fortified receptacles crafted from goblin metal. Ranrock recruited others to help me locate the repositories. We were to search anywhere that was connected to 5 names mentioned in the journals: Rackham, Fitzgerald, Bakar, Morganach, and Rookwood.
Rookwood Castle.
That is where we began our search.
Why does Ranrock care so much about these repositories?
He cares about what they contain. For centuries, wizards have refused. Thus, many goblins, myself included, have spent our lives mistrusting wizard kind. Ranrock was convinced that the repositories contained a magical power that wizards wanted to keep for themselves. He is determined to take it.
Here comes my friend Armeet. Probably best to continue our conversation later.
Greetings, Lord Gok. It is an honor, sir.
You speak gobbledygook.
Oh, Bacalio.
Enough! Please do not tell me that was meant to be gobbledygook.
Well, yes. Perhaps my pronunciation was a bit off. I imagine certain dialects differ?
Pronunciation is not the issue. I barely recognize that as language. I trust you can read gobbledygook better than you can speak it?
I can, Sir Lord Gok.
Just Lord Gok. Thankfully, we only need someone who can decipher written plans, since I cannot join you in the mine.
What written plans? And why can't you come with us?
We need some idea of what Ranrock knows or is plotting. I suspect a careless, and I'm unable to join you because I cannot risk anyone reporting my presence to Ranrock. All you need to do is not be seen, either by the eye above the enchanted door or a loitering loyalist.
Armeet and I can do this.
I will await your return. I shall see you soon.
door is looking at us. Revelio.
You two seem ready for adventure.
Revelio. Revelio. Bombarda. What are Armit and I to do again?
Remain unseen to pass through the enchanted doorway to the mine. Once inside,
What else should we know about the enchanted door?
the door will not open while the eye can see you. You and your friend must be invisible to it to gain access. From what I know of wizard...
Armit and I can do this.
I will await your return.
The door is looking at us.
Books so rarely prepare one for reality. A real goblin mine. It's even grander than I had expected. I cannot believe I met a goblin.
Let's just learn what we can and get out. Incendio.
Look at this lift. Impressive workmanship for so simple a device.
Impressive workmanship aside, it's the only way forward.
I still can't believe we're inside a real goblin mine.
Accio.
I've read about mines like this, but seeing one is something else altogether.
Accio. Armit, you'll need to stay close to me. Incendio.
If you see the human, attack. You're not down. I've been fighting this before. Ranrock cannot know there was a human. You won't stop me.
That's a huge...
Accio! Protego!
Someone's been taking a...
Defender! Expelliarmus! Accio! Accio!
Expelliarmus! Enough of this. Such
Accio! Defender! Expelliarmus! Incendio!
I'll cut you from shit!
Accio! Incendio!
Lost my hand. How nice of
Accio!
you to stop.
Defender! Incendio! Expelliarmus!
I don't see the human. Attack!
Accio! Protego! Expelliarmus! Incendio! Accio!
That was meant for
Incendio!
Was that your best? Arrogant child!
Protego! Stupid fuck! Accio! Defender! Incendio!
Your spells glance off of me. You can't stop us. It is. Not quite.
Accio! Defendo! Expelliarmus! Incendio! Accio! Incendio!
That was a little more than I'm used to.
I'll get us through here safely, Hogsmeade. You have my word.
Revelio!
We're being watched. By a door.
Revelio! Incendio!
I feel like a character from one of the adventure books I read during the summer holidays.
Let's take a look around, Hogsmeade. See if we can find any plans.
Bound to be plans around here somewhere. A schematic. They're building something. I can't quite make it out. Curious. There must be more notes around here.
Revelio!
What could they be building?
Revelio! Accio! Expelliarmus! Defender! Incendio!
Won't get away with that!
Expelliarmus! Incendio!
Defendo! Fascinating to see gobbledygook written in a goblin hand. The flourishes are extraordinary. Let me know if you see any more plans or schematics. We can't return to Lodgok empty-headed. If I'm translating this correctly, and I think that I am, they're building something rather large. But what? I will get to the bottom of what they've been building down here.
Accio! Expelliarmus! Incendio!
Get away!
If I'm translating this correctly, and I think that I am, they're building something rather large. But what? There must be more notes around here. What could they be building?
Accio! Expelliarmus! Incendio! Accio! Expelliarmus!
Descendo!
Don't have time.
Protego!
Why can't I hit you?
Incendio! Accio! Expelliarmus! Incendio! Accio!
Stop! I'm afraid of heights. It's the inevitable. Hogwarts teach you nothing.
Incendio!
Stupefy! You find this out! I'll find you.
Accio! Defendo! Protego! Stupefy! Accio! Not quite. Incendio!
No! I will make you. Childish.
Accio! Defendo!
You are postponing the inevitable. You should have fled when you had the chance.
If I'm translating this correctly, and I think that I am, they're building something rather large. But what? Let me know if you see any more plans or schematics. We can't return to Lodgok and...
Expelliarmus! Incendio! Defendo! Accio! Incendio! Accio! Defendo! Accio! Expelliarmus! Incendio!
Please don't do that.
Accio. Defender. Expelliarmus. Accio. Defender. Accio. Expelliarmus. Incendio.
One less human to worry about.
Accio.
Easily done.
There. Expelliarmus. Incendio.
Was that your best? Spells glance off.
Accio. Expelliarmus. Incendio.
You can't stop us.
Expelliarmus. Incendio.
I didn't like it.
Accio.
Not quite. One more, take him down.
If I'm translating this
Accio.
correctly, and I think that I am, they're building something rather large. But what? I will get to the bottom of what they've been building down here.
Incendio. Expelliarmus. Defender.
You call that spell casting?
Incendio. Expelliarmus. Accio.
Why to rat this out?
Defender. Stupid. Expelliarmus. Protego. Bombarda. Bombarda. Stupid. Accio. Expelliarmus.
Such arrogance. Easily diverted.
Accio. Expelliarmus. Incendio.
Your spells glance off of me.
Bombarda.
That's your best.
Protego.
You gave me no choice.
Levioso! If I'm translating this correctly, and I think that I am, they're building something rather large. But what? There must be more here. What could they be building?
Accio. Confringo. Expelliarmus. Incendio.
I was right not to be worried. Not quite. I will make you proud if you could best the likes of me.
Descendo.
Accio. Expelliarmus. Incendio.
You won't get away with it.
Accio. Confringo.
A miss! I'll get you for this! Put me on the ground!
Accio. Confringo. Incendio.
That was meant for me.
I'm a goblin, not a toy!
Accio.
Childish!
Expelliarmus. Incendio.
Descendo.
Accio. Confringo. Incendio.
I won't rest until
Accio. Confringo. Expelliarmus.
you are a fucking idiot!
Accio. Confringo. Incendio. Expelliarmus.
Oh, this really is too much.
Stay close. I've handled much worse.
Another boiler. This place is more complex than I had expected. Another schematic. What are they going to build? This mine is too small for whatever it is. Let me know if you
Accio.
see any more plans or schematics. We can't return to Lodgok empty-handed.
Descendo. Revelio. Incendio. Accio.
Please don't do that.
Revelio. Accio. Incendio. Expelliarmus. Confringo. Protego. Stupefy.
Seems your heart isn't in this at all.
Incendio.
That's embarrassing, isn't it?
Descendo.
When are you going to give up?
Accio.
Not quite.
Incendio. Expelliarmus. Stupefy. Accio. Confringo. Expelliarmus.
I've been
Stupefy.
You won't stop me.
Accio. Incendio.
You don't believe you can defeat me, do you?
Confringo! Expelliarmus! Potato!
Easily diverted. Put me down! Rather unwise coming back this way. Prepare to surrender now.
Accio! Expelliarmus! Incendio!
You can't stop us. Should have known better than to take me on.
What is rightfully ours.
Accio! Expelliarmus! Incendio! Confringo!
No! I will make you pay.
Incendio!
Was that your best?
Incendio!
Stupid to come here.
Accio!
That was nothing but luck.
Incendio!
That was meant for me.
Potato! Confringo! Accio! Expelliarmus! Incendio!
One less human to worry about.
Confringo!
It's almost too easy.
Incendio! Potato!
It's truly. There you are.
Accio! Expelliarmus! Incendio!
Cut you from shoes to chapeau.
Accio!
Not quite. Enough of this nonsense. Ranrock will unite us.
Confringo!
Hit it. Much too slow.
Expelliarmus! Incendio! Accio! Incendio!
You're making this too well played.
Accio! Expelliarmus! Incendio!
Let's get it.
Accio!
Rather unwise coming back this way.
Accio! Incendio! Expelliarmus! Potato!
Showing off, are we?
I shall have been. Yes.
Incendio! Expelliarmus! Confringo! Stupid! Expelliarmus! Confringo! Accio! Incendio!
How many of them are there?
That should be the last of them I'll meet. Revelio.
This is not good. They're building enormous drills, bigger than this mine could contain.
Let's get out of here and tell Lodgok what we found. Accio! There must be a quicker way out of here than retracing our steps. Incendio! Accio!
I need a moment to catch my breath. This was more than I bargained for.
I'm glad you came with me, Hogsmeade. Now that we know what they're up to, we can get out of here. We're almost out of here, Hogsmeade. Look, the lift.
A welcome sight indeed. Can we please...
That wasn't so bad, was it?
It was. It really was. I'm afraid I've had enough adventure for one day. For a lifetime, perhaps.
Thank you, Hogsmeade. I couldn't have done it without you. Now, if you...
Understood? I'll leave you to it. Your goblin secrets are safe with me, but I get to write the book about this escapade some... Without further ado, adieu.
They're building enormous drills. We found their plans. Ranrock must be searching for the repositories.
I fear you are correct. Other than Rookwood Castle, however, I do not know where else he plans to search.
I've been wondering about something else you said before we entered the mine.
Yes?
If you share Ranrock's views, then why are you helping me?
I expected Rookwood Castle to be deserted when I arrived to begin my search. So was surprised to find a witch there who had set up a sort of improvised research site. She was studying something so intently that she almost didn't notice me. When she looked up, I thought she would react with fear or disdain. But instead she did something that I will never forget. Without a moment's hesitation, she smiled and asked me to sit with her. She told me that she was a researcher and showed me a small, oddly shaped container with a strange symbol on it. She was certain it was made of goblin metal, but was unable to open it. She wanted to work together.
Miriam.
Yes. But how did you...
Professor Fig's wife. He told me of her research, and I know of the container.
Ah. The reverence with which she talked of goblins and their intelligence and skill, it caught me entirely off guard. I'd never been treated with such respect by a witch or wizard. So, to my surprise, I let her study the container if she would allow me to search the castle on my own. We parted ways, with her promising to share what she'd learned. More of Ranrock's recruits arrived, and we began to dig, eventually locating the first repository. Ranrock was thrilled with our discovery, but furious when I told him about Miriam. Berated me for trusting a witch, and I heard she had been killed.
You think Ranrock murdered her?
I don't want to believe it, but I don't know. After that, something shifted in me. I had seen how the power from the repositories was transforming Ranrock, transforming all of them. I could no longer remain a part of it.
Thank you, Lodgok, for telling me this.
I tell you all of this so that you understand what is at stake. Ranrock never found all of Bragbor's journals, but the ones he did find suggest that Bragbor at some point built a repository far greater in size than the one beneath Rookwood Castle. What you've discovered here today worries me deeply. If Ranrock learns of the location of that repository, I fear we shall be destined for a great war. I will find out what Ranrock knows. Watch for my owl.
I have some promising news about the location of our Hebridean dragon friend and where...
I thought my owl might pique your interest.
I came as soon as I could.
I finally realized what it was that struck me about that triptych. This is the view painted on the canvas that was left on it.
That's incredible. You know this area.
And while I was waiting for you, I scouted around and discovered an abandoned mine nearby.
Do you think there's a connection to the triptych?
I've no idea, but perhaps they're searching it, the way they did Rookwood Castle and Isidora's Manor. How do we want to handle this?
We need to see what they're doing, but let's not draw their attention.
Very well.
And I still have that rune symbol we found on the triptych. If there is a connection, I suspect we'll see that symbol again.
After you.
Confringo! There they are up ahead.
I'll let you lead.
No one enters this mine. Kill anyone who tries.
Ranrock's loyalists are out for blood. This is going well.
We make a good team.
We do at that.
Once again, we could fight our way through, or be discreet.
You know which one I'd choose.
Accio! Incendio! Expelliarmus! Confringo!
Don't you try again, I beg you! I'll kill you when I get down from here! Release me!
Accio! Expelliarmus!
You almost had it, lucky. There you are.
Accio! Incendio!
Get away!
Protego!
Why? Stupid! This out longer than that. Why don't you come up here and fight me? How childish!
Accio! Expelliarmus! Incendio!
Won't get away with that.
Protego!
Get accustomed to that!
Accio! Incendio! Expelliarmus! Confringo!
I will have my revenge!
Accio! Incendio! Expelliarmus! Confringo!
And the fun is over.
Fun is a relative term.
It is. And that was
Revelio.
relatively fun.
For better or for worse, we're in.
Incendio!
Expelliarmus! Confringo! Protego! Stupid!
I hate that!
Stupid!
I won't
Accio!
beg.
Expelliarmus! Incendio! This mine looks like a tomb.
It's
Revelio!
closed after accidents were reported. Now I see why.
Incendio! I don't see any goblins in these webs.
Too disgusting for even a spider to prey on.
Not your best moment.
Accio! Incendio! Expelliarmus! Confringo! Accio! Incendio! Expelliarmus! Protego! Stupid! Accio! Incendio! Confringo! Expelliarmus! Stupid! Stupid! Accio! Incendio! Expelliarmus! Confringo!
How many of Ranrock's loyalists are in here?
Too many. They definitely think there's something here they want. Wingardium Leviosa. It's no wonder spiders give people goosebumps.
Could be the hairy legs, or the soulless eyes, or the venomous fangs. They're of endearing qualities, really.
Smashing.
Should have thought to conjure stairs.
Reparo. Revelio. Incendio. Confringo. Accio. Expelliarmus. Incendio. Accio. Confringo. Expelliarmus.
Confringo.
Protego! Stupefy! Stupefy! Accio! Incendio! Expelliarmus! Confringo!
Confringo!
Revelio!
We're making quick work of them.
Professor Hecat would be proud.
She would at that. Ranrock's loyalists have all but declared war.
Accio! Expelliarmus! Incendio!
We've still not seen a single rune symbol.
I think we're going to be a bit distracted from runes for a moment.
An unwelcome distraction at that.
We have another fight on our hands.
Why am I not surprised?
Accio! Incendio! Expelliarmus! Expelliarmus! Incendio!
That spellcasting! Run as if life's amazing. Let's get this over. I shall have been your death.
Accio! Expelliarmus! Incendio! Confringo! Stupefy! Expelliarmus! Protego! Stupefy!
You are terribly
Confringo!
Surely you can see that. What are you doing? What is this? Put me on the ground now!
Accio! Incendio! Stupefy! Confringo! Expelliarmus! We're not finished yet. Accio! Incendio! Accio! Confringo! Expelliarmus! Incendio!
Not sure what I did to deserve that.
Accio! Expelliarmus! Incendio! Confringo! Accio! Expelliarmus! Incendio! Confringo! Incendio! Confringo! Incendio! Expelliarmus! Expelliarmus! Confringo! Incendio!
We certainly cleared the room.
You're not a bad chap for a Slytherin.
You Gryffindors don't have a monopoly on bravery, you know.
Revelio!
Now, we can have a look around in peace.
Depulso! Incendio!
Not sure what I did to deserve that. A rune symbol above the cavern door.
Ranrock's loyalists never knew to look for it.
Wingardium Leviosa! Incendio! Depulso!
I wouldn't be surprised if I had more rune symbols. Wasn't expecting that. What do you have there?
A journal entry by Isadora.
Hopefully it will help us unravel more
Revelio.
of this mystery.
Sebastian, I think I found something. A canvas piece.
Brilliant. Our efforts weren't in vain after all. Still, something about this place feels odd.
Revelio! Incendio! Confringo! Expelliarmus!
If the triptych led us here to find this bit of canvas, we can probably assume that Isadora Morganach was here.
She seems to have been everywhere.
But if she was using the Undercroft and the celibate...
And why hide it behind cryptic rune symbols? And ancient magic that no one but you could see?
Isadora and Percival Rackham, another of the Keepers, could see traces of ancient magic too. Here's some of the memories I've seen. I don't think he and...
This is all rather baffling. This place is odd, to be sure, but I'm fascinated by it. Now, for the trek back out of here and to Hogwarts.
Unless
Now for the moment of truth.
It has to fit. Please tell me you recognize the location in this bit of canvas.
The good news is I do, in fact.
And the bad news?
We're in for more trouble. I know that coast. Ranrock has taken over a huge mine in the surrounding area. Morinweem has suffered for it. It's as bad. Should we head there now?
We should wait.
Why?
All this time, we've been a step behind Ranrock. I may know someone who could help us get ahead.
Who is that?
A friendly goblin. He wants no part in Ranrock's fight.
A friendly goblin? You know, goblins cursed my sister to shut her up. Said she should be seen and not heard.
I do, but not all goblins
Not
are...
all...
No, Sebastian, I haven't. You're not listening to me.
Why would I listen to someone so ignorant?
Perhaps your uncle was right about you. You don't know when to stop.
Oh, I do know when to stop. Unbelievable.